different colors. So they call it laddering paper. It's kind of neat. They're interconnected. You can't really just rip them apart. Just unfold them. But I've been making a bunch of these. Make stuff like this. I don't know if you can see that very well or not, but it's basically 20-sided die made out of Triforces. I think it's upwards. See, it's got 5 on top, 5 on the bottom, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. So it's 15-sided die. It's a buckyball. It's really neat. Which I made one out of these, but this shape is really weak. It doesn't hold its shape well at all. Pentagons. But the triangle is definitely the strongest shape. But what I'm going to end up doing eventually, maybe not tonight, well, I don't know, it depends. I'm going to see how long it takes to finish that ball. But I was going to make a pentagon out of triangles. And then make one of these. Well, one of these, but with triangles like this, really tightly constructed. And I'm also doing the Q&A tag off of Karen S. Singing ASMR's video. So first off, how old are you? I am 34. What's your favorite color? Probably black. Favorite drink? Mountain Dew Code Red. Favorite food? I would say sushi, and more specifically sashimi. I really like octopus, the fake whitefish crab stuff. There's several rolls that I like. One that was called like a Chattanooga roll. I can't even really describe it. It had eel in it, crab meat, shrimp, those crusty things across the top, and spicy mayonnaise. Oh God, it was good. But yeah. Least favorite food. That's a tough one because I'm really not that picky. I'd probably say raw onions. That'd probably be my least favorite food. I like cooked onions, like sauteed, but I do not like them raw. They're gross. Least favorite food. Okay, favorite ASMR artist. That's a loaded question. I've got a pack of artists that I would never dare not mention. Minx Laura 123, Hermetic Kitten, Gentle Whispering, Heather Feather, Cute Bunny, Soft Anna PL, Jelly Bean Green. She's really sweet. I know I'm gonna forget so many people, but I'm gonna kind of go Karen's route with it and do like the ones that I'm really watching right now a lot that I really like. Karen's actually one of them. She doesn't put out a lot of content, but what she puts out, I really enjoy. Let's see. Do some of these ear to ear. Watching a lot of Ariel ASMR here lately. She's got a really unique style. It's interesting. Quite tingly. Down your nose. One of my favorite things, as far as an artist goes, is if they can whisper and soft speak and kind of go back and forth between whispering and soft speaking. That's one of my favorite triggers, and really, really close to the ear, of course. So that the times when they do speak a little bit, just kind of barely fades in. And then it's a little bit loud, but not quite. I love it. It's my favorite stuff. And another artist, Cordelia Charter. She's one of those that doesn't make a lot of content, but what she makes is really high quality, in my opinion. And she's an author, so she's kind of like not going to be doing ASMR for a while, but hopefully she'll get to working on another book and then procrastinate and start making more videos. Okay. Next question. I told you there was a lot of questions. I watch a lot of ASMR. A whole lot of ASMR. Favorite animal? That's That's another tough question. I like a lot of animals. How would I choose a favorite animal? I've had some weird pets. I'd probably say raccoons, because I've had a few of those as pets, and they are the most fascinating little animals. They're very handsy. They're always doing something with their hands. And they don't have thumbs, but they act like they do. It's freaking awesome. And they're very clean animals, and they wash their own food before they eat it and stuff like that. They're really cool. So raccoons, definitely raccoons. What's my, let's see, favorite animal? At least favorite time of year. I would probably say wintertime, because you can always bundle up and get warm. So autumn to wintertime. Summertime, it sucks. It gets so hot and you can't rip your skin off. Like you're just stuck and just dripping wet with sweat. Life sucks. So, favorite time of year. What is your favorite sport and why? I hate sports. Pretty much all kind of sport. Moving on. I hate sports because I really didn't play them growing up. I played a little bit of football, maybe, and a little bit of baseball, but nothing ever serious or on a team, and I don't know, I just always hated sport. Most of the people that are good at sport always hated. Those kind of people sucked, so I kind of think I associated it with that. How do you spend your downtime? I spend my downtime making ASMR videos. Similar to Karen, I do random hobbies like this origami crap. I just picked this up like literally a couple days ago. And I don't know, I play music. I love bass, guitar, singing, lots of different stuff. Drums, of course, but I haven't been able to actually play my drum set in a long time. So that's my downtime. And I sleep as much as possible. Sleeping is awesome. When you spend your time, what kind of car do you drive? Believe it or not, I don't have a car. I drive a company van, but I don't have a vehicle of my own. How many pets do you have? 0. I don't have any pets. I live with my mom and she has 2 dogs. So technically I have a German Shepherd and I think it's a Pekingese or something. I forgot what it's called. Some tiny little dog. It's pretty wild. They're like the odd couple, but they keep each other balanced. They love each other. It's pretty sweet. How many pets do you have? What is the last book you read? Probably the Necronomicon, whenever I did an inaudible whispers ear-to-ear video. So I don't read a lot. I read online a lot, but I don't like sit down and read physical books ever. I read ebooks sometimes, but I don't think that counts. It's something about having a physical book in your hand. It's a completely different experience. What's the last book you read? What is your favorite movie? It's a toss-up, I'd say, between Shaun of the Dead and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I love that movie. It's really good. Jim Carrey's supposed to be a funny man, but he can play a serious part, and it's pretty good. And is it Kate Winslet, I think? I can't remember the lead woman, but she was awesome in that movie. Very cool character. If you could choose one superpower, what would it be and why? Ever since I was a little kid, I always dreamed of flying, so I'd probably be flying. And just because. How would you describe yourself in 3 words? I'm fucking weird. What animal would you like to be? That's an odd question. If I had to be any animal, I'd say maybe like a big shark or something. I'm just kidding, I don't know. What other country would you like to live in? Lots of different ones, actually. Especially the way this country's going right now, so I'm kind of scared. But I could see myself living in Rome, or the UK, or surprised this one isn't on there already. What's your favorite trigger? It's an easy question. And my favorite trigger right now, I would say, is visual. I love face petting, face brushing, pretty much any personal attention like that. I love those videos. I mean, right now I'm listening to a Reiki, hand movements and shit. I love that stuff. It almost has to have a voice. I don't like listening to just sound videos anymore. I used to, but I don't do those anymore. I really want to be talked to, and it's like I said a long time ago, I like being mothered or lovered. It's either one of the two. That's what I'm going for when I watch ASMR videos. I want to either be mothered to sleep or lovered to sleep. That's the way it goes. And it just depends on the age of the artist, or maybe just the tone of their voice, usually. Whichever. I don't know. Some people are different. Some people are really young but very motherly. And some are older and they're wild as a buck. And the tags, I'm going to tag Diane Free Spirit. Has she been tagged? I'm going to tag her. I think Kiki's been tagged and Mix Laura. I was going to tag them, and Natasha Q. I'm going to tag her too. So Diane Free Spirit, Natasha Q. You're up. 20 questions now. Yeah, I'll actually copy and paste those right now in the description. And then I'm going to look at the chat room, which I've been completely ignoring. Sorry. I wanted to go ahead and get the questions out of the way so I wouldn't get distracted. Just get them done. And also, I'm going to be spending a lot of time building these little paper stair-step things. So lots of paper sounds coming up. That's going to be up for about the next probably 3 hours of my content. Will be this live stream, making them, and then I'm going to do probably, I'm thinking it might be about an hour, at least 30 minutes of, I'm going to start making one of these and try to go through it all the way through. And I may end up making it a time lapse. It just depends on how long it takes. Or if it's not a time lapse, I'll just try to get really fast at it, which I'm getting fairly fast at making these. The most time consuming part of it is the stair step in the paper. Making these little, well, not these, these little things. They're crazy time consuming. And you have to, like, there's scrap that you end up not even able to use. Like if there's 2 squares or 3 squares, you can't use it. So it kind of sucks. But there you have it. Alright. So there's a few brackets right there, whatever you call them. Some 4s. Clean up my area here a little bit. So I know what I got. Yeah, I spent a pretty good amount on these last night. Like I had that's a little 6 thing right there. I had 2 of those, and they're connected by squares, but the squares are really weak. Like they don't hold the shape at all. Triangles are really the only way to go. That's really fun. Okay, did you see the new Zelda at E3? I saw the video for it. It looked fucking amazing. God, it makes me want to buy a Nintendo NX just for that game, and I probably will. Ever heard of Death Grips? I play Warcraft, so I know about Death Knights having Death Grip. Honestly, I don't know. There's people who are idiotic minority. Yeah, birthdays this month. Actually, Abby, I was going to do a stream tomorrow for your birthday. It was going to be probably this thing. Let's see. Let's see if there's any more questions. Okay. Okay, poop making. Zelda, yeah, Zelda 3 is awesome. Favorite crisp Doritos? I'm not really a big crisps person, but yeah, Doritos are good. I like chili cheese Fritos. Those are really good too. What's your favorite color? Black. I like black a lot. Favorite animated character? Shrek. Favorite animated character? I watch a lot of cartoons. Who would I say is my favorite animated character? Jesus. pretty much the whole entirety of South Park, Family Guy. Roger. He is so ridiculously inappropriate. It's awesome. And not to mention, he's like, 200 years old or something. Speaks a bunch of different languages, so he's not only a complete asshole, he's really smart, too. He's an alien, so I don't know. Yeah, that'd probably be my short answer is Roger. What country do you want to visit the most? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've never left this country, so there's a lot of different places I'd like to see really bad. I really have freaking fallen in love with some Italian. It's partly Dying to Do, Hermetic Kitten, and there's several others out there, of course. Some people that don't even make videos anymore, of course. But yeah, I love hearing that language. I'd like to hear it like in its own setting, like not on instructional tapes. I'd actually like to hear it in person. So probably Rome. And then after that, I'd say, I don't know, I want to see the Netherlands. I want to see UK. Just pretty much anywhere in the UK, all over the place. I love British accents. They're freaking awesome. That's mostly what I want to travel for, is just to hear the languages in their own setting. Germany wouldn't be bad. I'd actually like to hear some German up close. People, I don't know, some people really hate German, but I think it's really good. And the accent that it puts on the English language, I think is really interesting. So, more questions. Did I say where I live? I live northwest Georgia. That's pretty specific, and I'll leave it at that. Favorite trigger is hands. Yeah, hands are awesome. And country I visit the most are Switzerland, Singapore. What games do you like besides Legend of Zelda? World of Warcraft I really like. Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Those are some really good games. I don't know. Super Metroid. It's probably one of the best games ever made. And then I like the Metroid Prime series too. They didn't make any on the Wii U. It seems insane. Oh wait, maybe they did. No, whatever. I didn't get a Wii U. I'm glad I didn't now, because Nintendo NX is going to be way better. They're going to finally have some current hardware. Don't want to make any discussion now. How are you feeling with the Orlando shooting? That's pretty hardcore. I fucking hate it. The really weird part is how the shooter was using a gay dating app before he did it. So it's like, was he scoping out his enemies? Or was it like an internal struggle? Was he gay and just unleashed his hatred on a bunch of people? I don't know, it's weird. It's fucking really sad. A lot of senseless violence. Okay, Deutschland. Is Silence secretly watching chat? He might be, so be good. Favorite TV show? I really don't watch any TV, but it would probably be American Dad. I really like American Dad. And it's a toss-up between a bunch of different shows. Like, I really like the show Archer. I love Archer. Bob's Burgers. Family Guy. South Park. There's a lot of others. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I really like that show. That was a favorite for a really long time. I couldn't stop watching them. Let's see. Shaun of the Dead is awesome. Let's see. Hamburger, maybe apple bun. Have you ever tried English candy or food? I've had some English candy, and it's very rich, and I actually really enjoyed it. Some people say, oh, you're going to hate it. Yeah, it's rough. And no, it's really good. I enjoyed it quite well. Another, I don't know if it's really that accurate or not, but Raisin, R-I-E-S-I-N candy. I think that's really, really good. I think that should punish criminal violence harder. Makes no sense. Talk about pennies, because pennies, I guess, everyone has one. Hello, just Marta. Left 4 Dead 3 has been leaked. Wow, no shit. I can't wait to see that. That'll be freaking awesome. I've actually been looking forward to Left 4 Dead 3. It's been driving me crazy. Like, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 came out so fast, and then did hear nothing forever from them. ASMR with Warcraft. And actually, I was going to do that. I really wasn't sure. I think I was just going to, like, do my weekly like gold farming. Like I'd always clear the Cataclysm dungeons raids. I mean, like I do Firelands, trying to get the flying mount. I got the ground mount, but I don't have the flying one yet, so I keep drawing it. And I've got one 100, and then a 92 mage, and a 91 paladin. So the paladin was a pimp, so was my mage. And all three of them were in pandas. I did all the challenge modes in pandas. That shit was a trip. It was very hard. Had to be very, you couldn't even use push to talk. Like, you had to have open communication the whole time. That was the only way to be coordinated and be fast enough to be able to react, because those mobs and stuff were so hardcore. Everything about it was just on the edge of your seat, just constantly paying attention and being perfect. Don't fuck up your rotation ever. I remember one of the most, like, awesome experiences with that was working with another warlock. I was a warlock, and we rotated our cooldowns together and our summons, the big ones or whatever. It was really, really fun. We both kicked a lot of ass, and it was really neat. No one cared about the damage meter or whatever. We were just trying to win, and we fucking won. It was great. Alright, American Sword Kill. I hate Mars Bars videos. No, Mars Bars are good. Yeah, I take that back. Mars Bars kind of suck. Game of Thrones popular over the world. The way to get in painfully book. Yeah, I don't watch Game of Thrones. People want me to, like Peggy Whispers in Chaos wants me to so bad. America doesn't know how to make rifles always so on it. They call them Nicholas. ¿Cuál es tu banda favorita? I don't know if ¿Cuál es banda? Oh, favorite band, probably Tool. Tougher restrictions on guns. Why that opinion is good. Just one record. Looking for questions. Yeah. Hey, I was right. What is your favorite band? Tool. T-O-O-L. Tool. Totally wasted too much time. Can you your first video game you played? It was my grandma's Atari, and I was really little. I had no idea what I was doing. It was probably like a Pac-Man, Frogs and Flies, stuff like that. Space Invaders, all that old, super old school bullshit. My grandma, for some reason, was like a video game addict before it was cool. Okay. Genre of music do you listen to? I listen to a lot of metal, a whole lot of metal. Do I own a semi-automatic rifle? Actually, I don't. I do own well, I have access to a 22 380, I think it is, and 58. PvP or PvE? Explain why you choose that side of the game. I actually started out, when I first started playing, it was all PvE, and then a buddy of mine named Broken, who was a hot warlord on, I think Agamar was the server, but yeah, good buddy of mine, and he got me into PvP. He taught me. He was a shaman. We were both shamans, and he always showed me how to kick ass, and man, we had a few good weeks of BGs just kicking everybody's ass. It was fun. Me and him together were brutal, because we'd cycle through our cooldowns and like offset them, keep somebody silenced and slowed and all that shit. It was great. But I don't know. And another guy, Spurrow, was a warrior. He was really good too. Like, he was cocky and always tried to sound like he was stupid, but he knew what he was doing. But yeah, I've drifted back and forth. The past few years I've been straight PvE. Like, I really like raiding and collecting epics and trying to get all the mounts and pets. Like, I got a shit ton of mounts and pets. I don't have a green flying proto drake yet or whatever it is, but I've got 250, I think, or 150. I don't know. It's a lot. It's ridiculous. I got a lot of the ones from TBC. I think I got all the ones except for 2 from Wrath of the Lich King. I went mount crazy. Also fishing, like, for some reason I ended up doing that because there was pets. The little turtle mount, I got the turtle mount and shit like that. Okay, let's see. Make sure you always say hi, JK. Kanye 2020. Making what event would you need to use a semi-automatic rifle? I wouldn't. I don't have a semi-automatic rifle. See, I did not tell someone. People are talking about immigrants, apparently. Okay, I think I'm kind of done with questions for a minute. So now we're gonna make some props. Let's see, I had a few strips ready to go. Here we go. And this is like the main building block of this whole, I guess if you'd call it art form, is laddering out your paper and then cutting it off into measured strips, like into little squares. You start off 90-degree in like that, and then fold one very tightly over the other, very squarely. And you do the same thing again. Make sure you don't bend the paper. Be very meticulous, especially on the first few, because that's where it gets off really quick. And just ladder on up. That's what you get a feel for it, and you just pow, pow, pow. It's pretty sweet. Very meditative practice. It's very simple folds too. It's not like anything extravagant. There's no wicked angles or anything. You're just doing 90-degree folds all day long. 90-degree folds all day long. Now you get to the end and you make your little short squares. Those, of course, are going to be scrapped. You're not going to use those for anything. And voila. So you do that a whole bunch of times. Like for instance, this took 80 of these little triangles, and you get 2 triangles per strip. So when you pop these two together, you know, you get 4 triangles out of that. So there's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, wait, 36. Anyway, that's not quite half of the, just the triangles in this. And then every triangle has a little 4-square brace that goes around it to connect them. Well, this one doesn't because it's kind of sloppy. This is my first one. I didn't follow the instructions either. I just, once I figured out how to connect the triangles flat and then hinged, I just started doing it because I knew what I wanted to make. I wanted to make a buckyball. So that's how that works out. So we're gonna make some more of these. Once again, very careful on the first folds. These are the ones that are crucial to making it easy as you progress. And this is going to be a pretty good one. A little wild on that one. There we go. So, what I'm going to do is work on my sphere. This one is eventually going to be a very large ball. I'm honestly not sure how big yet, but fairly large. Because the angle, I can tell just by the surface angle, it's going to be pretty good size. I'd imagine I have another row like that right there. And then a cap like that, and then some kind of center, which is roughly one of these little flower things. So it's going to be a lot of triangles. This one's going to be big and very time consuming. But it should be worth it. And that's why I was going to do another one of these tomorrow if all goes well for Abby Appleman. Whoever was calling her an attention whore, that was kind of mean. Innocent and all that. I'm glad to do it for you. Shit. If you like watching my stuff, I'll gladly cater to you if it's possible. I'm a bit of a people pleaser in that respect. That's cool. There's another 4-inch. Alright, so to make a triangle, you count off sixes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And since I've been doing this a lot, I know that this is already going to be a 6, so I can just cut the end off. Because these little strips come out to 12s. And there's 2 triangles. So let me figure out which way it winds, because this one actually might wind the other direction. Because the little squares get bigger as you fold them, so there actually is a direction to start with. Whatever. Makes them lay together better. So one little triangle. And this is going to be 2 little triangles. Alright, fold together right the first time. And then you take one of these little 4 pieces. I've got a couple of these already. 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. And what you do is you find the point where these connect, the loose flap. And then you stick a brace in there, go in 2 squares, fold it down flat. Find that same spot on the other triangle. And fold it in there, fold flat. And that's a hinge. And they hold their shape better as you connect more of them. But now, if you want to go the other way, you can connect these face to face really tight. They'll be interlocked if you do that. And that's how you make little triforces. You can make that just flat forever if you want. Make some kind of weird mat out of it or something. But one place where I got lazy and screwed up on this one is the way you fold the flaps down. You always want the smooth sides up, and I don't always have the smooth sides up. And it's like 50-50. Most of them have the jagged edges sticking up, so I screwed up on it pretty bad. But I'm still going to use it as a prop. It's still going to be hanging up in my room. I was going to hang a bunch of them from the ceiling. This is, if you watch Sassy Masha vlogs, you'll know that she's pretty sad right now. She's not in a good place. Dear Maria is not doing well. She's suffering from a lot of anxiety right now. She's trying to sell her place. She's worried about getting ripped off and finding a new place afterwards, which is very understandable. It's never a good feeling to be financially insecure in any way, shape, or form. So, if you're a fan of Gentle Whispering, you should recognize this as a homage to her paper sounds. The one where she does the airplanes. Gigantic paper planes. And I'm going to try to kind of recreate the dialogue or monologue and everything that she does in the video, including the hanging a bunch of finished products like around me and then making noises with them. Tapping on the paper. It's very pleasant. Not bad at all. So yeah, if you're, like I said, if you're a fan of Gentle Whispering, kind of keep her in your thoughts. I'm going to need to cut some 4s. There's one right there. Right. Cut a little loose flap. Go in 2 squares. Fold it over. I need to find out where I need to connect this one here. faster too. I'm sure the pattern to it isn't quite picked up yet. I had to make it really fast. I think it's that right there. The crossovers with the fingers. We'll get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's going on in chat room land? I accidentally connect this before I forget. Alright, stick this from the bottom up here. Stick that up from the bottom. Right there. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Turning into a ball slowly, very, very slowly. Yeah, probably need to. Let's see, I need to round it off, so I need to do that row right there, that row. Maybe kind of carry this one out a little more. Let's see. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a little one. Right. 1, 2, 3. I'll go ahead and make up a bunch more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Go up a little one. Just 2 more. Do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little one. Okay. Now I got a bunch to make with. Apparently people being crazy. Well, when that happens, I pretty much ignore the chat room, so I'm sorry if you're one of the good ones that's just really wanting to say something that's not rude or mean. I don't mean to ignore you, and I'm sorry. But it gets to a point where if every time I look over at the chat room, it's a bunch of people being mean or something like that, then I just stop looking. Just kind of zone out. And like I said, I do apologize for those that aren't being mean. It's not fair, but whatever. Shit happens. If you're persistent, I'll see what you say. And if you're a dick, please don't be persistent. Yeah, like I've said before, that's really the only rule, I guess you could say, I have in here is don't be a dick. It's real easy. I mean, don't be mean to me, don't be mean to people in the chat. Just fucking hang out. Aren't you here for tingles and relaxation? If not, then I'm sorry. You're in the wrong place. Okay. 2, 3, 4. That'll give me 1, 2, 3 right there. 4, 5, 6. You get about 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6 carry. So I need to wrap the other way. Yeah, this past week I've been getting my ass kicked at work. Heat index yesterday was 102 degrees Fahrenheit, which is fucking hot. I don't know how to convert that over to Celsius or whatever, but it's fucking ridiculous. Melt your ass kind of hot. Felt like heat stroke a couple times. But that's what the winter or summertime do. Just roll with it. It'll be over before you know it. There we go. Just about 6. Yeah, might as well make some more of the 4 things too. These. Also, I need to mention this more often, the pajama program with the Jelly Bean Green thing she's doing. If I'm going to be making a video just for that, so if you want to see it, I think all you got to do is donate. Honestly, not sure about all the details quite yet. I just know I want to be involved in it because it seemed like a really sweet program for kids that have been kind of abused and left to the wayside. Seems like a really notable, worthy cause. Give them some of the only objects I'd probably ever get that's new, or not issued by the state or some shit. It's really neat. She's a sweetheart. That's why I say she's a sweetheart, because she's always trying to get people to give to charities and stuff like that. Anyhow, people need help. Most people that watch ASMR, they may need some kind of help. I mean, I know I do. I'm a little bit off. I'm not going to try to pretend I'm a perfectly sane individual. I get my quirks. I'm weird. I used to suffer from a very imbalanced root chakra. Very explosive. Very angry. Starting to turn into a ball. Okay. I got this little section right here next. See, I used to be, before ASMR, I was very, well, it's kind of two different states. I would either be extremely passive to the point of doing nothing, really apathetic, or I would be extremely frustrated and very angry. Not so much at any particular person. Usually I was just mad at the situation, and there's really nothing I could do about it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, except be mad. So, very destructive behavior, very stupid. I set to be that way. 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's count this. 2. These are 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2. Oh, let's count that one. It's the last time. It's the third. Boom. Right. So yeah, if you have any disposable income, I would say give it to the pajama program. Plenty of fingers now. I need some more triangles in a minute, but we'll see. Moments like this right here, these are where I start getting kind of tingly whenever I mess with this stuff. moments where you're kind of having to hold it together. And if you let go or push on something too hard, you might break it or fuck it up or something. So it's like a very, for lack of a better word, it's a very zen-like state. I finally have control over something. It feels external from my body, and I have control over it. Because I rarely have any control at all. As you can probably tell from my live streams, I'm very vulnerable, I guess you could say. It's a weird way to put it. But I don't have a lot of control at the moment. I had more when I lived with my sister. But of course my mom broke her leg, which she didn't do on purpose. I mean, shit, it's not her fault. But yeah, it's gonna get better. And eventually, once I get everything settled down and moved around, I'm gonna have a jam room again. So I'll be able to play drums, which is gonna be awesome. I'm not gonna do any drum set ASMR videos, but actually I might do a just touching, tapping, scratching on a drum set. I may do that quite a few times actually. I may make that a series. That would be a lot of fun. I think someone suggested that a long time ago. I forgot who, I'm sorry. I do remember it though. I remember a lot of things. I'm not going to try to list them or anything, but I remember a lot of like viewer interaction type stuff. It's not a lot I really completely forget. Like that, where's my birthday present? That, I knew exactly who you were when you said that. But I, of course, pretended I didn't know. No, thank you very much. That's funny. Plunkett. Oh, Plunkett. Borderline troll. But seem harmless. Most people are harmless. No one's really like made me mad or anything yet. Which that may change. Someone may really just strike a nerve one day. I might get mad. I kind of doubt it, because I take everything I see with a grain of salt, good and bad. You know, where some people try to troll me and try to talk down to me or something, or I don't know, just try to say something filthy. At the same time, people are saying I'm taking away Dimitri's crown or something. I mean, it's both extremes. Really, really nice and really, really nasty. So, if you want to troll if you must, but barking up a wrong tree or whatever, because I really could give a shit less. I've gained a lot of positive energy from people commenting and just being really nice. Sometimes they hit it just the right time, you know, like I'll be at work having a shitty time and things aren't going my way and I really want to go home, and I look down at my phone and someone said something really nice on one of my videos. So it's a beautiful thing. And I'm sorry that I've not been answering comments very much lately. I do when I can, but just to give you an idea, and this is not bragging by any means, but I don't remember the exact numbers. I gotta look again. But yeah, this month alone, I've gotten 16,000 comments, so kind of a lot to keep up with. And I used to try to answer every single one of them, and I did for a good minute, but it's just too hard, and I don't want to do it like and feel like it's a chore. I want to do it whenever I feel good about it. Like I want to actually, I'm in a good mood and I feel like talking to people. No one's really trolling me bad. It's just some people just say nasty things. And I usually delete it. That's why a lot of people don't even see it, because I don't want people to see it. I mean, no reason to be like that. And, I mean, for multiple reasons. Like I I don't want to see people leaving negative comments on my videos, because maybe they'll start thinking those things too. But also, I don't know, I don't want to look like a victim or whatever, because I'm really not. Like, they're not hurting my feelings. But, like I said, I don't promote negativity. 3, 4, 5, 6. And like I said, the positivity far outweighs the negativity. God, by leaps and bounds, miles and miles. I would argue I have some of the nicest subscribers ever, which a lot of them came from Minx Laura, I would assume, and Hermetic Kitten. So, most of my people are good company. I called you my people. My people. That's silly. Anyway. Be a fucking man and drop your balls. When are you gonna do mouth sounds video? I need to do one of those soon, and I'm sorry, it's been a while. The last one I did a long time ago. It was when I was living in an apartment by myself, so I had a lot more time to record. I recorded all the time, just randomly. But here lately, it's ridiculous. Even with the box, like if I seal myself up where it's perfect, just about perfectly soundproof, it gets so hot in here so fast because there's no oxygen or anything. So I've been having to kind of ration out my time and kind of make, arrangements. Please be quiet for a couple hours, stuff like that, so I can breathe, but still get the decent amount of sound protection. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, you can't hear most of the traffic. Like, the only thing you can really hear is the big vehicles, like diesels and shit like that, and motorcycles. So, I can definitely record more than I used to, by a long shot. I used to only get Saturday and Sunday, or Friday and Saturday nights were the only times I could, and it was from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. or whatever. That was like the only time. And that drove me crazy. I hated it because I wanted to record all the time. But that's why I went crazy and built the box. And plus, Gentle Whispering, again. I gotta keep shouting her out because she's amazing, and I really hate that she's having a hard time right now. It's sad. And, sorry about that. I wish she could keep making videos more often, but she can't right now, and that sucks. But, hey, whatever. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest, I don't think I've been keeping up with all of her videos anyway, but it's nice to see them every once in a while popping up in the newsfeed. But she'll be back. As soon as she can, she'll be back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. This is so many triangles. I think the sphere is going to take probably, I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say, let's see, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, roughly 30. Yeah, I'd say it's going to take at least 180 triangles, because that's just about it. It's like a quarter of a face. Like if you, I don't know. Let's see. Let's keep building. If I was better at math, I'd already know the answer, but I'm stupid. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not stupid, but I'm no math whiz, that's for sure. I'm not a Rain Man kind of autist, I'm an Asperger's kind of autist. I think. That's my guess anyway. So, do I want to go ahead and make it a Triforce just because I can? Yeah, I can do it. It's like a gigantic, multi-segmented Triforce. That might actually help me figure out how wide it is too. Because I don't even know yet. Like I said, Let's do this with freehand. Cut the tail off. See, I may need some fours again. Why is there not fours? Thank you, Rhapsody 93. Oversized polo shirt. It's really kind of too big for me, but it's perfect in here because it doesn't quite touch my skin, so it keeps me pretty cool. Keep me nice and cool around my neck after I fall. Keep me nice and cool. Now you feel the adrenaline. Vampire like me. If you know what video I'm talking about, that video is awesome. I've been watching the shit out of that video. I wish it was longer, but it's fucking good. 2, 3, 4. All the different, I don't know, all the aerial quirks are amazing. She's a really good artist. And I don't know, it's not like she's, trying hard to excel. She's just being herself, it seems like. And that's one trait I really like about an artist. And that started with Mink Slaughter. I noticed that wasn't an act, because I can see through a lot of acts usually. I'm not the best judge of character, but I can tell when someone's bullshitting usually. I mean, most people can. It's not like a special power. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, Ariel reminds me a lot of my cousin. 3, 4. So when I watch her videos, it's almost like hanging out with family. Me and my cousin used to be really tight. Because we lived out, in the fucking sticks, so we didn't have any real friends outside of school. So we usually hung out with each other. She played video games and stuff. I think she had a Super Nintendo before I did. So we played Mario Kart and stuff like that. And anytime she wanted to play barbershop, I'd be like, me. But really, I was thinking, yep, here we go. Time for some tingles. It's funny. It's weird that I never thought that sensation would be so significant in my life. But yeah, it really is. Huge life changer. I think, pretty sure Channel Whispering talked about that in the pillow sounds she did. So she talked about oxytocin, cuddle drug. It's a lot of what I get out of ASMR is the feeling of being cuddled, nurtured, loved, protected. Go back to being a kid again. Because you can't go there for real. You're stuck with your adulting bullshit. Okay. Damn, I cut more fours. More fours, more fours. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Don't have to count this one. Snip. Okay. Oh, shit. That is not a 4. That is a triangle. Same color though. old ass Nintendo game. Pretty sure. This is cool. I'm making a thing while making a thing. For a brief moment in this thing's life, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 base pyramid. Illuminatis. Latino. Kind of fond of Latino. Love the languages, Spanish and Italian. I think I like Italian more than Spanish, but that's because I like speaking it. I don't know, makes me feel really different. But familiar, if that makes any sense. Feels like I've spoken it before. Because I haven't been really trying really hard lately, of course, but there for a good month or so, I was kicking ass on some Italian. So I know probably about 60 words, or I've at least learned and used about 60 words. Probably forgotten half of it, but whatever. It's part of being human. Can't remember every damn thing. And you can always be reminded later. That's one thing I liked about music. Sometimes you just let yourself go and don't think about it at all, and it'll just come to you as you need it. Like most things in life, if you don't struggle, just keep a persistent positive thought, you'll get what you want. Don't force anything. Forcing it's almost like rape. No one should force anything. No one should rape, no one should force. It's kind of how the whole world works. But, of course, rapists win a lot, so whatever. World's fucked up. The winner of the wars write the history, so they make themselves out to be the good guy. Most of the world sees themselves as the good rebels, while America's the evil, corrupt superpower. Which is really sad, because it's true. But hopefully they'll show mercy, if given a position of power. This is probably the most I've ever rambled. I have no idea where I started. And I don't even have half a clue what I've said since I've been sitting here. There's no telling what the fuck I've said. So, if I've offended anyone, I do apologize. Just random stream of consciousness. Or, yeah, that's what you call it. Flow of consciousness, whatever you call it. I can get the song in my head. Oh, that was Dr. Mario. That's what that song was. Man, this thing's getting crazy big. If you hold it flat, can you see that? Yeah, you can see it. those drawings I did in school with the triangles. That sketch that I did with the triangles. Life is definitely a trip. Okay. Man, that is turning into a ball on its own. Where do I go next? Which direction do I take? Because that's about it right there. So if I made a bunch of those, that would be the ball. Probably. I wonder. What's going on in Chatland? Oh, I know the feeling, Rob K. You got a friend. Some folk might be a little smarter than I am. Bigger and faster too. I guess I'm done with the cutest nays. Unless I see some more pop up, but I haven't seen any in a while. I guess people get their fill. I need to do fours. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Many fours. All the fours. Give me all the fours. 1, 2, 3, 4. May the fours be with you. Fours. See, I'm definitely not going to make anything this big for the video, but I want to have it in the video. This is going to be the biggest one I've ever made. I was planning on making one of these in the video though. This takes, my very first time took about 3 hours. So if I can make it in about an hour, I think I'll make that a video. Otherwise I'll just time lapse it and just take out the highlights. Put some layered sounds on top of it. That might be when I do mouth sounds, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to promise anything. Thanks, Baggy Galaxy. That was really sweet. Goodbye, Fufu Cha-Cha. Nicholas? Oh, I thought you were saying goodbye to me. Sorry. Ooh, these will sound great on the pillow. Too sweet. That's what I'm talking about. Most of the interactions are ridiculously positive. So positive. Thank you. Thank you very much. very much appreciated. Because it's really easy for people to be mean, especially on the internet. So for people to be nice, it really does mean a lot to me. Makes me happy. Makes me feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do with my life. I mean, I kind of feel like that anyway, but that really reinforces it. A lot of reinforcement there. Oh no. I'm gonna have to stare some paper again. Damn. This is the most time-consuming part. Let's see what colors we're gonna go for. I can't believe I ate up all those greens. Holy shit. That was so many strips. Damn. Let's see what colors we got. These are the tiny ones. I need to do something with these tiny ones too. Make a really tiny Triforce ball. Message retracted. Okay. This is kind of like origami for, I don't know, math nerds or something. Because like I said, the folds are really simple. I'm not doing anything like extravagant. It's just 90-degree folds over and over and over. And then using those little strips to make things with. But it's really fun. Way funner than I expected, actually. I thought it would be kind of boring and stupid, but I was actually looking forward to coming home today after work just so I could build my ball. I wanted to finish the big green ball. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really easy to break a flow with these. Move this one spiral a little bit. Oops. Where did it go wrong? Right there. Right there. That's right bad on that fold. Right there. And then, yeah, there we go. Straighten that up. Good. That's very good. Really close to the line there. So the next one we'll try to do a lot faster. Just see what happens. So just slam it out really quick. Bam, bam, bam. Let's do this one next to this here. Right here. First fold always the most crucial. At least this color does something a little funny to the paper. Doesn't bend as easily or something. Or too tough, maybe. Go with it though. Sikitika, 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 sikitika. see a different color. I don't like this color. I think this dye is making this paper more different. Those are one of those little strips. And all those are for bracelets. That's right. Here's some more green. You know, wait, I need to save the green actually. So these red. Oh, there's some crazy reds. Why not? Let's do it. Oh, forgot to mention this. Speaking of Jelly Bean Green, way earlier, collaboration coming out, possibly really soon. Haven't heard back from her yet. I wanted her to watch it first. At least kind of give me the okay. But it's essentially possibly done. Maybe not. If she doesn't like it, then I'll go back and redo it. But pretty excited about it. It has a few really neat moments in it, I think. I tried to kind of stay out of frame as much as possible. Like I walked around the microphone, something I haven't done in a while. Which I plan to do more of that. I just haven't done it recently. But I plan to. The next tapping video, I'll be walking around the microphone, I'm sure. Oh, that's somebody else's. Soft Dana. That was really cool. She was really sweet in the comment. When she made her walking, tapping around your head video. Somebody said that they've never seen content like that, and she said, "Have you seen Nicholas Productions?" That's so sweet. And it blew my mind. Really love her content. She's amazing. Love me some Soft Dana. And if you've seen some of her Facebook videos where she does her walks and stuff like that, those are really cool too. Her Valentine's Day video was amazing. I really wish she would do some ASMR with that mask she was wearing. Oh man, it was wild. Wicked stuff. Very tingly. Different kind of tingles. It's like chills. It's good stuff. Like it. Like it a lot. So now I need to make a bunch of sixes. Almost got the pattern down. It's down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rather than a making of, this is like a real kind of literally behind the scenes kind of deal. Because this, I'm not even making the video yet. 1, 2, 3. So I'm just making stuff for the video. And I've wanted to kind of spend more time on videos anyway. That was one of the main reasons to get the box. So I'd have more time to record. Be able to really put a lot more effort into the video. Not just slam one out and here it is. I talked and tapped. I'm Rick James, bitch. Joy sells. Okay, where do I go next? It's a tough choice. Big triangle, a lot of little triangles. I'd say that's about the curve of the ball. So what I will do is just build on this bottom row. Keep doing that. Let's build the bottom row. There's a little bit screwed up. Oh, this is the one I had to redo. What's up, Empiric? Get off me. I did not watch E3, but I did see the Zelda video. That's the main thing I wanted to see about the whole thing. And it's gonna be fucking awesome. Like I say, I will most likely buy a Nintendo NX just for Zelda, because I love me some Zelda. Doubt I'll ever buy an Xbox. I bought the original Xbox, but I haven't bought any of the ones after that. I'm more a PC gamer anyway. I'm not really big on consoles. Never have been. I mean, I like the original ones and stuff. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, GameCube, but after GameCube, I completely stopped. Well, after Wii, I completely stopped buying consoles. I haven't bought a console since the Wii. It was good. 2 Zelda titles. Wait, 1 Zelda title? Oh, I just had... Oh, yeah, it was a launch title, that's right. Oh, no, there was... Oh, yeah, there's like the little bow game. That was silly, though. That was a real game. It was an adventure, anyway. Oh, yeah, there was Skyward Sword. There was 2. I didn't get to play Skyward Sword. I started to, but then I think I got wrapped up in WoW really bad. Like I was raiding, so I didn't have time to play. So eventually, and my sister, I think, eventually took that shit to a caves or something. So Never got to finish Skyward Sword. Until they go back and do it. I still have a Wii. Just have to buy a controller. One of those Wii Motion Plus controllers. I could use a green. This thing be as green as possible. Okay. I used to draw a lot, but I don't really draw anymore. This is a sketch set. Wow, you did that pretty good. I'm surprised. I drew that trying to make a video, but the video is really dark. I didn't use it, and it just, well, I may still have it, but I think I threw it away. Deleted, deleted. But when I was younger, I used to draw a lot. Like I used to draw a bunch of cartoon characters and stuff like that. I could draw all the Simpsons really easy. And pretty much anything I could look at long enough, I could draw. I mean, it wasn't perfect or nothing. You could tell what I was drawing. Probably about 7 or 8 when I really was in the drawing. I almost got into airbrushing because of one of my uncles. He had an airbrush booth in Alabama. But I didn't really get into it. I lived with him for a summer. I picked up a little bit of it. Airbrushing kind of sucks. It's mostly stencils. I didn't like that. I thought that was kind of lame. Like, no, thank you. Into the window, dusk becomes the dawn. For hours and hours I go on. Moving escapes me, walking circles in the night. Quietly I sing forgotten lullabies. Gently getting used to the night. Learning to live like happy behind. Learning to live what I've got. So good that I love you. Good that I loved you for a while. Walking circles in the night. Walking circles. Sometimes I feel walk circles in the night. Sometimes I hear whispers in my ear. They never knew all that we shared was true. You're my secret. Oh, shit. I was only going to forget the lyrics. You're my weakness. Some reason I can't remember the words. Crap. I love that song too. Oh yeah, you're my weakness, little secret. I surrender to your kiss. Existence without you, quiet solitude. I lift away and alone again. You're my sweetest obsession. I'll leave away the distraction when the lights are on. When the city's silent, the curtains go down. In your name alone. Here is my memory. Some legit impurities. Do a singing one eventually. I haven't put out the last one yet, but there'll be many more. I enjoy singing, it's fun. Oh, speaking of singing, I've got a collab I'll be working on soon, probably this weekend, with The Oracle. She has an awesome voice. Singing and speaking. Very pretty voice. I dare say sultry. Hey, it's almost a heart now. Doll. Pixelated triangle heart. Need more fours. I need green really bad. Green fours. Green fours. There we go. Speed round. Careful on the first one. Raise out the next one. Bam. Oh, maybe not. It's already off to a bad start. Bam. Bam. No, this one just doesn't want to cooperate either. Okay. Fuck. Yeah. Stupid Piper. And have you ever heard of Strong Bad? Homestar Runner? I used to love that web series. It was great. Still do. I still watch it every once in a while. Anybody know where the cheat came from? 10-step foot race. Loser gets the egg. And that popped with the cheat. And a lifetime supply of hashtags. Supertramp, wow. My dad did, he was in a band that did songs like that. What was the Supertramp? Oh wait, no, that's not him. Supertramp was... Shit. Damn, can't remember. He had one that was really wicked. I could probably never find it again, but it was like a VHS of him playing an organ. An unreleased song, and he's just wailing, kicking ass. Wide-eyed as hell. It's so good, but I can never find it again. What did he do? Supertramp did... Hey, good friend. She's the only one I got. That's Supertramp, right? Not much of a good friend. Never seem to get enough. that song? I gotta find that tonight. Surely it's still out there on YouTube somewhere. It's so cool. Oh, it was one of his better known songs. But he did it on an organ. It sounded completely different. So pretty. Tell you, that same era, a band or an artist that I really like from then is Elton John. God damn, he is awesome. Say what you will about Sir Elton John, but he is fucking amazing. Yellow Brick Road, Madman Across the Water. Ooh, that's gonna be. I'm gonna cover that soon. I'll go ahead and sing part of it now so you get an idea. It's called Indian Sunset. I'm not singing a lot of register. As I walk this evening for the smell of wood smoke clinging upon a painted cobweb, upon a painted teepee. Oh, I went to get with my water and my woman. Told us that the yellow moon would very soon be leaving. This I can't believe I said. I can't believe our warlord's dead. I can't remember the words after that. Damn, that's such a good song. I take only what is mine, Lord. My pony, my child, and my squaw. Doo doo. I welcome with my hands. Gonna search for the yellow moon and the fathers of our sons who've been laying down his weapon and fill him full of lead. Pretty song. Look up Indian Sunset by Elton John. Beautiful song. It's really long too. I think it's like 6-7 minutes long, something like that. It's pretty good. And then it goes through a whole gamut of emotion, the whole gamut of emotions. It's just part of it make you want to cry, part of it make you feel proud. It's wicked, very good, it's so good. The bass line in it is one of the most catchy kind of things. And I take only what is mine, Lord. Doom, doom, boom. Pretty nice. Very nice. Yes. Yes, good song. Good for the soul. Might even make you cry. It's one of those kind of songs. I was gonna sing. Since I got my super low register on right now. I could do a Yonzi cover. He's super high pitch. The guy from Sugar Rose. You knows I'm to know you really want to grow and grow till tall that you're in the end will follow. Do 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 do. So way too ranged. Shit goes everywhere. Once there was this girl got into an accident, couldn't go to school, but when she finally came back, they saw birthmarks all over her body. That song's old as shit. Couldn't quite explain it, the thoughts just been there. It's been so long since I've heard that song, I can't even fucking remember the notes anymore. I've lost the pitch. Let's see, what are some good songs? Actually, I want to listen to the Elton John song again. It's a decent cover of it. I could do Man Across the Water. I can't remember the first damn lyric. I usually forget the first lyric of every fucking song I like. There's a fool farewell. It's one of those that you told me long ago, and I can see you very well. Once a fool had a good part in the play, and I told you still be here today. It's quite peculiar in a funny sort of way. It's very funny everything I say. And isn't it your conscience that you're after? Not the glance of the man across the water. Oh, we lost a piece. Get your ass down there. That's right. There you go. Oh. Just keeps growing. It's eventually going to wrap around. This is about a quarter of the ball. Yeah, this one's going to take a while. I'll have to keep working on this all week. So yeah, if you got any questions, feel free to ask away. Let's see. Yeah, if I lived in California, I'd probably freak out if they didn't have any code red. I'd be pissed. Where's my code red? Damn it. Got to have my code red. That shit is my jam. Speaking of dumb dick, how long have I been doing this? Shit. Bye, Elizabeth. A lot of it's just the fold itself. Like, I don't know if you saw the beginning of it, but whenever I make a triangle, oh no, I didn't mean to cut that green up. Shit. Oh. But you start out like you just make a triangle, and it doesn't stick together good. It's really loose. Oh, yeah, that's what you start with. It's fairly loose, like it's not, you know, nothing's really holding it together. But where it's loose right there, you take 4 strip, stick 2 of the squares through there, fold that down, and then run that in somewhere else, fold that down. And what actually holds it is the tension from the other pieces. Like if I just let it go, it'll fall apart kind of. So I'm always constantly kind of holding it together. And it's also helping me determine when it'll finally connect. This is gonna be a big piece. Like this is gonna be like probably disco ball sized or something. That's what I'm going for, is a really round sphere made out of nothing but triangles. Excuse me. Burp ASMR. I think I'm just gonna keep doing that. Just keep making these points go out. Point. Because eventually these will curl around and meet each other. Like I said, that's probably a good quarter of it. About a quarter of the ball. I like that look right there. That's cool. The back of it looks really neat. Oh, well, you can see that. There you go. Actually, let me get up close so you can really see it. Curl. I think that's what it wants to do naturally. But that's about the actual curve and shape right there. There's a good view that'll let you see. It's roughly, so yeah, I'm about a quarter of the circle right now. I'll probably put a couple hours into it now, 2 or 3 hours. Maybe longer. How long have I been streaming? Shit. Over 2 hours at least. I never dreamed this would be so much fun. Like I said, I literally couldn't wait to get home to work on the ball here. I want to see how much I can get done. It's about 3 hours into this damn thing now. And it's cool how it started, because it started out as, like I said earlier, as like a 5, one of those little 5-piece triangle wheels. There's one on top, one on bottom, and then they were connected by squares. Those squares were really crappy. They didn't hold their shape at all. It's kind of squished around. These triangles, oh, they're good and strong. They hold their shape. I just did that backwards as hell. It was easy that way. It was wrong. Damn. This is going to be a big circle. Are you going to hang it in your box? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to hang all these in the box. It's going to be, they probably won't stay all the time, but it's at least for one video. And I'm going to hang them up like Gentle Whispering did in her paper planes video. You know, she shows off each one of them, and then she shows you making, she shows herself making two of them, rocket glider and needle glider, something like that. So we'll do something similar to that. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna make on the video, but like I said, it'll probably be one of these, because let's see how many triangles are in this. I'm curious now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 base. 10, roughly 60, 70 of them. This is almost that. Really it is, because it's so tightly wound together. Or every bit of it's a hinge, I don't know. It's close. Like I said, it's very time consuming. I'm trying to get fast. You gotta get that shirt tight. Yeah, this shirt's way too big for me. But it's comfy because I don't know, it hangs on me just right. It doesn't cling to me. That's what I was worried about, because I don't want to get too hot in here. It's not even my shirt. I don't know where the hell it came from. I started wearing it. Scissors. I have not told you what I'm going to cut, but hopefully it will be very relaxing in my very special way. Can't keep quoting that one. It's a really good video. I watched it probably 4 or 5 times, or listened to it 4 or 5 times today. What do you work as when not doing ASMR? I'm a plumber. I do rough-in construction and for commercial and residential houses, or commercial and residential applications. Yeah, I do a lot of manual labor, work out in the sun, yada yada. Before that, I was dabbled in carpentry a little bit. Worked a little bit of fast food, but not a whole lot. Did Burger King, Wendy's. At Wendy's, I got burned by my manager. She about got fired. But needless to say, I quit that night. But yeah, the bitch burnt me with a baked potato. Hot as hell too. God, it hurt. It left a pretty good little burn on me. I'm gonna have to cough real quick. Yeah, manual labor sucks, but it's a living. Yeah, I did that from a massage, scalp massage, on the last video. appropriate. I said props in this title. I should have just said prop. This has literally just been one prop for hours. Of course it don't. This is going to be one of the center pieces. It's really going to stick out. But even though this one will be really big and extravagant, my favorite one is still this one. Once I make a better one. And plus it's blue. That's another reason I wanted it to be blue, like the plane that Maria liked a lot in her video. I forgot what the plane was called, but the one she really liked was blue. That's the one that set the whole color scheme of the video. I'll have to make a few more. Try those now. It's almost like basket weaving, I guess. Got an explosion. There's problems. Oh, crap. Good. Jesus, sorry about throat clicks. Hopefully that'll wake people up. One good time there. Hello to the Latin community. I appreciate the shit out of your language and your food, your culture in general. Definitely a fan of your women. Fiery. Out of context, that probably seemed kind of weird. it was in the chat. I'm probably gonna end this one fairly soon. Because I've been doing this shit for about 2 hours now. It's about time to take a break. It's starting to get hot in here too a little bit. I'd like to get out of here before I get completely drenched in sweat. But as usual, thanks everybody for watching. I'm not quite leaving just yet, but I'll be leaving pretty soon. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. Maybe that's the point. So, either way, hope it was enjoyed some form or another. Because I'm actually having fun. I could zone out to this shit for hours. It's very soothing. Just the sounds themselves are very tingly. Just those tiny little paper sounds over and over, random intervals. Digging it. I dig it. That's the one right there. Try not to leave any of them disconnected or I'll forget. Lose track. So I think that will be my last for right now. Bottomless string. There we go. And made quite a bit of progress. Started out as just I think it was about that much, so it was one of those wheels, and then inside of that was another right there, something like that. It was about that big, so I've more than doubled it. Hey Christine, you get her just in time, but I'm gonna leave. Last place is Marta. Oh, I mean to Marta for. Okay, everybody's being weird again. Like I said, I hope everybody enjoyed this. Hopefully it wasn't boring. But, yeah, last chance. Any questions? Anything like that? Hair ties on my desk, yeah. Gotta have my hair ties. It's an emergency if a hair tie breaks at work. Oh God, I can't continue to work. I need a hair tie. And seriously, you work around power tools and shit. You don't take any chances. One quick, your hair's gone, ripped out of your skull. Okay, I gotta stop. Is it a 4? No, I want green 4s. I'm trying to make this thing as green as possible. Big green ball. I'm really gonna be happy with this when it's done. This is gonna be cool. Crazy detail. It's gonna be way bigger than I thought too. I didn't think it would curve so gradually. I mean, it's gonna be like a damn 3D model. Tons of damn triangles. May do a honeycomb too. Honeycomb would be cool. Not out of these, but out of triangles. I can make a honeycomb out of triangles. Yeah, 6 cents, yeah. But they'd be like, not like this exactly, they'd be, I'd make the honeycomb, each piece of the honeycomb would be tightly knit like that. But then I'd let them roll like these do. I don't know if that'll work or not. Will that work? It has to be a platonic solid. Otherwise you have to fill it in with gaps or something. I don't know, we'll figure that out later. Still having fun with this. This may go on a lot longer than I thought. I thought it was just going to be one video. It may be like many videos. But we'll see. As long as it doesn't get too boring and start pissing people off. But yeah. Alright, let me see if there's any last questions. Okay, I know you don't know stuff. Okay, this would be a main support. Metallica, it's like yeah, eating hair sucks. Absolutely. Hello, just Marta. My favorite bands are pretty much Tool, Metallica, stuff like that. Nicholas 86. You have been pranked, dude. Okay. Huh? Looks like everybody's good. Peace and love, Rob K. Take care of yourself. Yeah, I love me some Paramore. Paramore is awesome. There's one, I Caught Myself, that one of those Twilight songs. I really like that one. I forgot the lyrics to it. That's a really good song. Don't know pushing and pulling me down. I know in my heart it's not you. And when I caught myself, I had to stop myself from saying something that I should have never thought. And when I caught myself, I had to stop myself from saying something that I should have never thought of you. I know in my heart it's not you. I know, so I know what I want. I want. Oh, no, I should have never thought. Love me some Paramore. Many, many good songs by that woman. Her voice is great. God, it's fucking perfect. It's like athletically trained, perfect. Rah. She'll kick your ass with some vocals. I can't stop doing this damn origami stuff. I'm probably gonna do this for another couple hours tonight. I need to play guitar, damn it. I got some stuff I need to work on now. Got a super secret song. Oop, now the dog's starting to raise hell. Yeah, we'll try to end this one now. Before it starts getting loud. So, I appreciate everybody. If they make singing, you should hear how Empiric says your name. Okay. Alright. Well, much love, everybody. Hope everybody has a good night. And thanks for watching my really long origami video. And I should see you soon. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow for Abby Appleman's birthday. And I'm probably gonna do some more of this and other random stuff. Probably, I don't know. I'm gonna start doing some mouth sounds or something.